A new Mexican-American documentary highlights the work of 7 Bay Area artists and their ongoing fight to preserve their culture. The film is called The Muralists Beautiful Pain, and it works to empower youth of color and honor local indigenous culture. Joining me live now to share more is the film's director, Victor Aquino, and 2 of the artists featured in the movie, Vanessa Espinoza and Francisco Franco. Good morning to you guys.
Oh, good morning to you.
Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And starting off with you, Victor, tell us a bit about this documentary. What inspired you to do this?
Yeah, I grew up in East San Jose from the 70s and 80s, so I was always around the Chicano culture. A lot of my closest friends were, from the culture.
Yeah.
So a lot of friends are artists and whatnot, and then eventually, obviously, meeting these mural artists. They're definitely much more than that. They're cultural proponents and representatives of their communities and activists to me. So what they do is really like my own version of like these local unsung heroes. So that was kind of like early genesis of it. So it kind of grew from there and then finally came to fruition. It took about a 3-year journey, but it's done and it's ready for prime time at the Presidio this Friday. So we're all excited about that.
Very exciting. Congratulations on getting to this point. Vanessa and Francisco, how does it feel to be part of this film?
It's surreal a bit because we work very hard and don't get a lot of attention, and to to actually have it happen and people are looking at us and appreciating what we do, I think is fantastic.
Yeah. And how about for you?
It's a true honor. All the artists are heavy hitters in the Bay Area, and it really fuses muralism with graffiti and street art and the whole movement together. So it's an amazing story.
And tell us too a bit about your art styles and the messages that you're trying to convey.
Me first? Okay. Well, my work is, I say it's very American, even though I'm Mexican-American, but it's American because it's an American perspective, even, from our particular point of view. And, it's just fun to, so my work is like a fusion of American pop culture and my own cultural heritage. And with my thing, it's more about, representing that there is this, there are people like me out here, Americans out here that like myself. And, it's fun to, so it's that kind of thing. It's just a blend of that particular point of view. And it's also about representation, so people see us again and recognize that we're out here doing things.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Vanessa, how about for you?
As a U.S. hip-hop cultural ambassador, I just see all the walls around us that are built to separate us, and fences and borders. And when you put colors on them and your stories and your culture, they bring everybody together. So that's what I'm all about.
Wow. And what was it like collaborating on this film?
For me, it's always a challenge to do anything, like especially when you're doing something beyond yourself. But there is definitely this greater good, there's social good, and we have these matching values, even though we're very different. I'm an artist myself, I would say, but not in these guys' realm, but I feel like I had a duty and the skills to do something like this. And it was very interesting as far as the journey to do it. And it was more interesting because they don't realize I've watched hundreds of hours of these guys on tape, so I adore them, and more than they probably know, probably even a creepy kind of way. But I mean,
what's your job, right?
Yeah, but to get their story out is just the beginning, because what they do is, it's taking art to like these reaches that I never realized that it's not just an individual thing, and what they do is very powerful.
And tell us about the messages that you're really trying to convey through this documentary and through your artwork.
Yeah, for me, it's super quick. I mean, the ultimate audience is probably the ones that are really at home, comfortable, and really at home, like, they are doing their thing, but they don't realize there's people out there fighting for or against gentrification, or, trying to show that people are still oppressed and people still have these challenges of everyday life, and that kind of gets wiped under the rug. But what they represent out there is those stories that need to be told, and before they get wiped away, they're fighting to keep it alive. So that's kind of like my motivation.
Okay. And Vanessa, Francisco, anything that you would like to convey, let the audience know in terms of what the message is with your artwork?
I think I see it as what I do is a sort of a celebration of our culture. And just to put it out there in living color, and so people can become familiar with it and maybe inspired by it as well. So I think that's the main thing. Is just again, it's sort of like Agana, kind of like breaking down borders and being seen, being shown, and again, focusing on the beautiful culture and the roots that we have.
All right. And Vanessa, how about for you?
Basically, I'm just so excited.
Oh yeah, when people see, well, basically when people see your artwork, you know, your mural, what do you want them to feel? What do you want them to take away?
So you never know how your artwork is going to create ripple effects in the future. And a piece that I painted actually saved somebody's life once. They said that they were in a dark place and they saw that my art and that it made them want to live. So you just never know what seeds you're planting when you paint a wall. And I think about her every time I paint something, like, how is this art going to make somebody feel, think, or shift the culture or inspire them to create more art? So I just like to keep inspiring and mentoring, and yes, I just feel very honored.
And how can people learn more about your artwork for both of you? Is there a way to get in touch, or just a place where they can see the artwork?
FranciscoFrancoArt.com.
Okay,
Or
straightforward.
Google me, Francisco Franco Art. Make sure, because you might get the dictator from Spain. So you
don't want
type
that.
in artist or studio in there. So I'm not that guy. I'm the other guy.
The artist.
Agana, everybody knows me as Agana, DJ_Agana. You can find me everywhere.
Yeah.
DJ Agana, Shopify.com.
Okay.
I'm about to launch an online store, so
All right,
check it out.
congratulations. And Victor, we know that the film has already been accepted to a number of film festivals, and you also have a screening that's coming up in San Francisco. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's at the Presidio Theater, the brand new, renovatedly amazing, it's amazing place over there in Presidio National Park on this Friday, August 11th, 5 to 8 p.m. They're showing their work. They're going to have a panel discussion. There's going to be food and drink, so it's definitely going to be a welcoming environment. And yeah, I'm excited for it, and I'm, you know, the people that can come and see them and meet them, that, you know, what you're hearing and seeing and feeling from there, it's like, it's different when you're in person and you get to see their work and talk to them. So it's a pretty exciting Friday night coming up for us.
All right, fantastic. And last question here for you is, why is it so important that you have this documentary available for people to watch now?
Yeah, I've learned more and more that, especially from, there's a couple of folks from SFSU coming and UC San Francisco coming, and that, you know, there is this kind of demand, or maybe it's a quiet demand, to have this kind of material out there for younger generations that, you know, need to see this and have a starting point to discuss all these topics. And it's just like an introduction to everything they talked about, so it opens up the discussion, having a nice, easy, cool movie put together pretty well of all these guys really pouring their house out and showing their vulnerabilities. There's a curriculum that goes with it too, so it's just kind of doing our part to really share this, what this nation's about, what these guys talk about. Because before it gets kind of washed under or gentrified, it's doing our part to show, like, this is part of our story that's really part of globally what's the same story that we're sharing with indigenous people, sharing with people in different parts of the world, that the pains and the struggles are the same, you know, very similar, you know, what's oppressing us and everything is holding us back. These guys show it visually, and much more visually. They filter it, they conduit out to the world in these portals on the walls, and you have to, like, see it and feel it, but it's like you can feel, like, sort of the frequency of it if you're with them and see it. So, yeah, I can go on and on, but it's that part of
and the cool
job.
thing about mural painting and painting out in the streets like that is it's public art. It's for everybody, and it actually touches lives. Like, you know, like she says, to save someone's life.
Yeah.
So it connects to, you know, the community itself, as opposed to having something in a museum or a stuffy gallery.
Oh, Francisco, I got to cut you off there because we're running out of time. But I want to thank you so much, Victor, Vanessa, Francisco, featured in the Muralists Beautiful Pain. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie.
All right, we'll be right back.